Rock and come in. Shake up your body like a tambourine. Alright, so I just got here, about to hit the road. Just come from Connecticut, but guess what? I'm going straight into the studio because I have a carnival groovy soca tune to voice, and it sounds so good I can't go sleep until I voice it. So I'm about to check my boy Chemist to see if I'm up to it, and I'm gonna go voice this tune right now. So fresh off the plane. Zane? Yeah. I never realized I put on so much weight, so much muscle. Like I put on back some muscle star. So, say I bought a suit. Yeah? I bought a suit to wear at my concert last night in Hartford. And the concert was fabulous. Great concert last night. So I bought a suit. And you see, I did try on the suit in New York when I bought it. And I tell you, say, last night when I get ready, and try on the pants, the pants can't button. I say, with the granny chicken soup, I go to me did have one jeans, because I pack light. I pack light, but I say, just one day I go Connecticut for, so I pack light. I try on the jeans can't fit I stand. I say, with the blow out this. Good thing, they carry the jeans star. So I put on back too much muscle. I forgot burn back when I want to get too muscular. Yeah. I want to be healthy, not muscular, too muscular. Yeah. But rock and come in because I have a little teaching to do. I have a little class to teach. So as soon as I get to 50 people, I'm going to teach a class today. It's a sociology class I'm teaching today, alright? So, jump in. For sociological reasoning. Alright? Yeah, Tico. I don't want to put on too much mass. You understand? Yeah, I don't move freely when I have on too much mass. I want to be more on the thin side. Yeah. 5 to go, and then we're going to teach a class. Hail up my brother Imhotep, my teacher, my original teacher. From the days of trying to get my degree. My brother Imhotep, great teacher. I want to go do my master's, man. I need to go do my master's. I was going to sign up. I actually got accepted to Arizona University, for this semester, and I just, Jaja, I just felt like my brain my brain felt a little lazy. But now my brain, I realized, guess what? I took some ginkgo, and I realized that my brain is getting sharp again. So the ginkgo look like it really have something about it, or maybe it's a mind thing. Yeah. Because I did a whole MRI on my whole body to check for early signs of dementia and all them things here. And I'm 100% healthy. All my organs are functioning properly. And I give thanks to that. Yeah, because you don't know. And artist people, my artist colleagues, them, my people where, have the resources to take care of yourself, or to check up yourself. Make sure you check up yourself. A rude boy. I know so I'm homophobic and them things, but please check on the prostate. Because trust me, once you cut the prostate, enough of the man them can't perform again, So you have a choice. Either you check your prostate or you make things reach you when you pass your 40s. And then you get up, get to the point where you can't juke the pum pum. So choice is yours. The choice is yours. Yeah? You know, so I don't got foot hype school, but the choice is yours. You see? The choice is yours. Yeah. 30 seconds and we're after the race. Because I really want to teach this class this morning. Really want to teach this class. A very important reason. I have to teach this reason this morning. Yeah? And the main reason for this reasoning is because I see it circulating, and I've been watching the comments, reading the comments, trying to get an understanding of how people think, and you know, coming to grips with the functionality of our minds. You see? And for the persons who are going to run under this video, if someone shares it and say you chat too much in people business, please remember that I am qualified to speak on social issues. I went to school for it. So this is actually a class. If you don't want to learn, just go and bite up yourself and go and carry the immediate. Alright? Now, this is in regards to Madam Lisa Hanna versus Brother Foota Hype. So Sister Lisa Hanna, she felt the need to respond to the critics, yeah, to the critics and the criticism that came because she did a video in a bathing suit, in a swimsuit, a picture. She posted a picture in a swimsuit. So she felt the need to reply. And of course, she had to come down to a certain level, I guess, to respond to the people who are speaking. But of course, you know, Foota Hype. From Foota Hype, see the response, you know, say, him just automatically take it and say, yeah man, and me, Lisa Hype, I respond to. So, you know, that's how him get fame click and fame baits. You see? So, of course, him going to feel more pompous now. And he now feels as if, yeah man, I can add some more things to the things that I already say about her. Yeah, and her quote-unquote dressing. But let us look beyond the surface. Yeah? In relation to this conversation and this kind of dressing. A lot of men, and women too, have some form of insecurities, as that what Lisa Hanna said. And their insecurities lead them to attack others, to hide their insecurities, or to go after, speak about others, talk about others to hide their insecurities. Yeah? And it's just human's nature. It's just human's nature, you know. Case in point, when you look at Foota Hype, he's obviously suffering with some form of illness. Why? His mouth is twisted, right? Obviously. But he will ignore or try to mask that when him looking at the mirror, him not like what him see with speaking about Lisa Hanna and her swimsuit, because that will take away from him have to pay attention to what is happening with him. He has to deal with his insecurities of coming on the internet and looking, you know, quote unquote, I say, him not look good, or is a unpleasant look. Yeah? some of us, if we were in that situation, we would have said, you know what? Oh, I'm looking at the camera, John. I'm not like my mouth looking up. I get help until my mouth get better. Right? But some people can't do that. Some people have to mask whatever they might go through by attacking other people. Because that are them therapy. That are them medication. That are how them heal. You see? So it's not a, and I'm not abnormal thing. Or it's not a thing where, foreign to certain behavior or people. See? I come out of the hot car. I turn off the AC because I never want the noise in the camera. Yeah. Still on. I have to go work with the noise in the camera because out your hot your fart. No, I have to go work with the noise. Out the door hot. Yeah. I have to go work with the noise a bit, but the AC nice. Sorry about that. Big up Chris, man, the concerted shot. Yeah, so back to the class. So some people have to hide them insecurities by attacking other people. That's that me I say in a nutshell. Now watch this now. When I look at the comments on the Foota Hype's post, I realize a lot of women actually would have said, yeah man, a real thing man, and yeah man, a true man, and some man and that I say, yeah man, a real thing man, and yeah man, she not have to address them way there, and she look like she a go through something, she a go through midlife crisis and all them things. Because of course we must say we have to study the comments them and study the video to get a better understanding of how people behave. Because remember I say sociologists we look on behavior, right? Behavioral patterns. Yeah? So I realize a lot of persons who under the comment, yeah, I point out, say, oh, she go through something, she shouldn't address. So when you click on them, their profile, you're like, oh, damn. And it has always been the case. Like I looked at it all the time, and I look at people who come on the internet and attack people. Is either them nothing going for them, is either them poor, is either them overweight, obese, all of the things them where things that people would have go through, and them that try to take care of their well-being, but of course them project whatever them have go through on others. So you don't see a lot of woman where when I look on her picture or look on two video with her, you obviously say that she's overweight. Instead of dealing with her insecurities, she being overweight and try to get her body down to a healthy, or bring her body to a healthy feature or whatever you want to call it. Yeah? Well, we look and say, yeah man, at least she look healthy. She rather to agree with a man where attack another woman because she dressed in a swimsuit on a beach. And what them used to justify it? Age. So now we're talking about ageism. Now we're going to ageism. So we have to say Lisa in her 50s, so she don't have to dress so. If she was 30, then we're alright with it. If she was 25, then we're alright with it. So now you get realize that now them gone into ageism. But why them I use age? Because as long as them bring up say, oh, she a big woman now, she a old woman now, them can justify the attack when them attack her based on how she dress. You see? So what am I trying to tell her say, if she was 30, or she was entering, if she was posing for some photos to enter Miss World, it would have been fine. They wouldn't have a problem with she show her punani. Because remember say that are them issue, Them issue is she show too much skin. But you only can show that amount of skin if you're at a certain age. Well, if you don't understand what I'm going on here, So their reason for attacking her is, you're a big woman now, where you just suffer. I can't respect you again. And this man, foot hype, even go as far as I say. Paraphrase like, him a look on her as a idiot girl. Because she's dressed in a bad suit. And people support that narrative. Why? Because I hold up a woman boy and hold up a man boy are insecure. As well Lisa Hanna say. We just add to it. They must suffer from some unattached, some unattachment and all them sitting there, or attachment syndrome. Enough of them new tattoo, enough of them mania, like a foot hype them maybe, and like others out there. Them grow with them mother alone. Enough man we used to treat woman a certain way, Them grow with them mother alone, them not grow with no father. See? So a lot of men we see out there like a foot hype. In a female and I protect him, I protect her. Him believe say him a talk up for her, say enough for dress so. I protect him, I protect her. And hear how a lot of our brothers protect women. Hey girl, go take off that no man and box her down. Hey girl, I say you go up on the road, boom 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 and box her down. Hey girl, a man you got, hey, see a man you look, boom boom and box her down. Just because she dressed like that. Our mindset, because enough of we grow with the mother, and we have, because we not grow with no father and them thing there, for really, and we not grow with no educator, we not grow with nobody for really settle down and just make we know say, yo, not because a woman just a certain way, means say, she's trying to send any signal to you. Now because a woman just a certain way, remember some me go in a church and them usher me out, Why them usher me out of the church? Because I opposed to a man say a woman a prostitute who wear lipstick, makeup, and fingernail polish. That was the main reason, That's the only reason why them people them upset with me, Say me shouldn't go and say women are not prostitutes for wearing lipstick, makeup and them something. Remember say that the man say, And women accepted it, and men, especially men in our society, accepted that yo, a woman who wear lipstick and makeup and them thing, they are prostitute, a woman who just a certain way, a prostitute. See? And I even saw a video with this girl, Nikisha Birchill, and she just a certain way, she tie up her thing and she have on her tight pants and thing. And I see a man and say, yo, him not like how she dress because whatever reason. So men, especially in our society, they believe that you are trying to send a signal to them or another man. Why you dress so? So a lot of women get abused because a man, the first thing him think when him see a woman put on something sexy and go on a road, him thinks a man should go look. And we believe that when a woman dress a certain way like Lisa Hanna in her swimsuit, we think say she looks smarty. And we believe that we now have access. Is open access now for us to approach, for us to advance, for us to attack, for us to hold on and take. Is a mindset we have, So there's different aspects. Some of them, because them grow them mother alone and they feel like say, yo, I protect them, I protect her. Yeah? Because them love their mother so much, them attach themselves. Some of them mother dead and gone, and them attach themselves to individuals. And that individual will attach himself to, him build a relationship in his mind with that person. So him build an attachment to that person because him not a mother no more, him not a woman, and all him think that him attach himself to. So like all the foot hype now, maybe him build this attachment, this fabricated relationship with Lisa Hanna, So him already created a relationship in a female mind with Lisa Hanna, you know. So when him see Lisa Hanna just like that now, him go in a protective mode and feel like say, yo, him have to protect him woman when manufacturing him head. Because I saw him that talk to Aisha Hanna, if him still there with her, him did still there with her. And Sierra go a road so, and Sierra dress so. So attach himself to the individual. You know. A lot of men attach themselves to women and having a relationship in their mind. So him think him have the authority to speak about her or to her like him a scold her. Like you think said is a man woman. And of course people are gonna agree because I know him alone stay so. So men attach themselves to females, yeah, without she even knowing that there's an attachment and a relationship. And some men believe that when a woman dresses a certain way, she'll look somebody. And this is their opportunity to run in. And that we have to understand where I go on here, so you know. That's why you have like stalkers and them something there. I control him, I try control. And she go respond like him feel like say, yeah man, he got her attention. So this relationship when he manufactured this relationship with her. He don't even know her, he never meet her yet. Never had a conversation with her. But he manufactured a relationship where he say, yeah, you may talk to you can't dress so what you do? Go take off that. And if she ever oblige and never put on a swimsuit again, him done already map it out. And he might 3 months pass or 6 months pass and him say, see it? And me talk to the one Lisa and I see it there. You know, so she not dress so again because him thinks that him scolded her and she listened and him actually, yeah? And it goes to what? It goes back to the basic item, you know, to the foundation, you know. A lot of us don't grow with no father. Zane? A lot of us don't grow with no father. And we're not growing no educators. We're not growing no mentor. What if you sit you down and say, not because she dressed so mean, say, she's inviting you into her space. Not because she in a tight skirt means say she'll look you. Not because she dress a certain way means say she's not educated, means that she's not a woman, means that she's a whore, means that she a look. You understand me? I say she a look smart if you rob. It's just her comfort. It's just what she feels comfortable in. That means you could not live in some societies in Africa where women are walking around with their private exposed and their breasts and all them things exposed. And men were brought up to understand that there's a level of respect that you must have for these women. So if we're going to get to the point where we're going to agree with somebody with, say a woman, I got have a midlife crisis or she go through something in her relationship or her family or her life, why she dresses like that? Then we are saying that women do not have freedom to this day. It's a misogynistic stance where you agree with, you know. You are agreeing with the misogynistic stance. Where a man feel like say him can speak about a woman a certain way, class her a certain way, because she dressed a certain way. Or she dresses a certain way. And that is the reason why women, when them reach a certain level, or them achieve certain status by merit or on merit, a man just say, I fuck she get there, you know. Yeah, man, I fuck the boss, I fuck her. Excuse my language, but we attack sociology. Or she have to run this, forget which part she there. If she F her way to the top. Because you cannot believe that she could have dressed so, or she could have looked so sexy and have this. You just think that a sexy body, they are itchy herself. You know things that she work hard to. You know things that she study. You know things that she qualified. You think that is her body she herself. Because what? We are from a society where men believe that they control women. That's why the Bible, yeah, what them subscribe to, is so powerful to them. A lot of people hold on to the Bible, you know, not because they want to go live with Jesus, you know. Not because they want to go to heaven, you know, and get milk and honey, you know. It's because it's a tool to oppress, a tool to control. You see, I can have a knife, you know. I'm using a knife to cut up meat. I use a knife to peel banana and yam. A man can use the same knife and inflict harm. Well, some man take the Bible as a weapon, use the Bible as a weapon to oppress, to hold women in captive and under subjugation. So in this 2025, put a hype on him combo of them. I tell Lisa and I said, you are not free. That is the fundamental part of the conversation. In 2025, a man feels brazen enough to come on the internet with female mouth lean round so and not take care of that. But him can come scold a woman because she is walking around on a beach in a swimsuit and took pictures and dare post it to show that I eat healthy, I am not obese. He said, there's nothing positive you can take away from that, you know. I'm combo on them, you know. Can I say, I eat healthy? You know, look on her story where she says she don't eat flour. I think she says she don't eat rice. Her dieting is something that you're supposed to subscribe to if you want to get that type of body at 50. Because you can be 50 and look like 30. And what I take from that picture when I see that image of Lisa Anna, I don't see Lisa Anna and she said, like put her to the camera, they are growing, I look up on her. I don't know how that going in my mind. When I see that picture of a beautiful black woman, I say, what is she doing to look so good? What is she eating? And I now want to find out what is her diet plan so I can share the wisdom. I don't see her as naked like she look man. I don't see her as in a swimsuit, a swimsuit like she look attention. I don't see her in a swimsuit because she go through midlife crisis. I see a confident black woman sending a message that you can be 50. Because remember, she's a 50th birthday photo shoot or whatever she's doing, you know. And she's showing us that at 50, you know, if you have a belly on the ground, at 50, you know, if you have the two amp of them, we hang off so, and you still try wear belly skin. At 50, you know, have to give up on your husband and give up on life. And just walk around the house big and wagga, and just name one bag of sitting, and no care say, when you didn't meet the man, you was petite, sexy, and all of them things here. So you just blog and walk around the house. Sometimes you have on the same frock for all weeks and call it 90 house clothes. The man tired to see the same frock with the hamper. You don't even try to say make your diet properly I make you even go walk. You're sitting on the internet looking at a woman who's 50 years old and looking so healthy, barring any other complications that we don't know about. But let's go with what I see. And you not take the message from me and say, yo, like, if she were to take a picture nude, I would not be looking at her and say, sexy herself. You know, we used to have those magazines where the women, them, you know, they post these women in the magazine, Healthy Lifestyle. You remember the magazine there? You want Healthy Lifestyle. I never see beyond that. Because I would be a fool to look upon a woman and I say, my woman. I mean, I go school. I looked at it and look at what healthy lifestyle is this. You see? So the whole message that Lisa Hanna is trying to proliferate is lost. I got lost because we have misogynistic, insecure men and insecure people on the internet who are still fabricating relationships because they have no one to hold, no one to love, no one to control, no one to protect in their own space. So they might look outside of them space to control somebody. That is what is happening. The whole message is lost. How can you look like that at the age of 50? You don't have to go put on a swimsuit and come on the internet. No one is telling you to do that. But I think the message is there that you can look like that at 50. Why are you not inspired by that? Why wouldn't you want your woman to look like that at 50? Why wouldn't I want my woman to look at that at 50? Me want to show my woman a picture there and say, look here, she's 50, you know. And look at this, no surgery, no dolly body, no butt plug in sitting. I know that she promote. You see? But guarantee you, if she did out there, I do some butt plug and some something. And they on TikTok I beg. Would I find more favor? Should I find more favor in the eyes of the critics? The critics them with a more see her as, yeah man, we can't accept her because she ain't on a body. But then bypass her intelligence, bypass her qualifications. If you talk about Oshina, talk about her swimsuit. Yeah? And of course, anybody will disagree with them, and we don't have no sense. Anybody will disagree with them, and we are idiot. So women just continue to live in prison. You have to understand, say, based on what Aisha and them story, you know. Yeah? Foota Hype still has trauma, built up trauma, whether true him not grow up, maybe him not father, or maybe him get abused as a youth. But them have built up trauma where, according to the women, them abuse them. You see? One of my little sisters, me know how him approach her aggressively. So a lot of men, them still have that. It's not because we're not digital era and don't see it every day. But a lot of men, them have that trauma there, you know. Where them not get no therapy, you know. So people like Foota them and the man who say I beat the woman with the cutlass. Because there's a video on the internet where a man beat a woman with a cutlass, you know. I think it was a taxi man. Just a beat a woman who not even know. Based on the story. With a cutlass. And you say, yeah, we get riled up and we say, yeah man, the man if it dead, all them but we don't understand, say a lot of with brothers them, a lot of the men them in our society, them have them traumatized based on things where them see growing up. Them see stepfather, we call them father left, and them stepfather come in them life. And stepfather abuse them physically, some sexually. Stepfather abuse them mother. Them see father abuse them mother. Them not get not therapy. Yeah? No therapy for deal with issues. No therapy for understand say that's not your property. That's not yours. It's a sense of entitlement. Like hey girl, you're my girl. You see? You belong to me and me own you. If you give her the pum pum, you're dead. And even when there's no one around, like them not have no woman, them thinks that them can treat other women when them not even have a relationship the same way. Them still want to control woman when them not even know. Them never realize what them are doing. You know? Because if you watch our foot type talk about Lisa and I, that thinks that them used to there. You don't think that this is a full-blown relationship? For a man just get up so obsessed with a woman and what she have on. And I make about 5-6 videos about it. And I say, yeah man. she do a video and she dress up. Yeah man, me see it, you dress up now. I remember people case study this. So if this conversation is not for you, just skip past it. Yeah man, she dress up now. See it? And me make she go put on clothes. And he's proud. And the combo of them cheery man. Yeah man. Yeah man, me G. And the same way it got to even in a them life. If them have a woman, yeah man, me have to kick down the girl star. And the man say, what she do? Oh, the girl left the house star. I go and come man. What you mean? You have to make the woman you know themselves, man, because them rare. So them get cheered on. Even at them own relationship. So outside of a relationship, them manufacture one or fabricate one. Where them feel like say them have a relationship with people where them don't even know. And are schooled, grown people, grown women. This man has schooled a grown woman and not even realize say him a passing place. And when them boil it down to, I can't talk about it because social media depend. No, it's a difference when you tell somebody say, go take off that. As it's a whole difference that you are being an authoritarian. You're going like you have authority over that woman. For go tell her what to put on and what to take off. I hear the clincher. Hear the clincher. If I did fame woman and she decide that is so she want dress, I be a box down and kick down. If I did fame woman and she decides say, I worked hard, I eat properly, I worked out, I want to inspire women who are 50 so them can look good. Hey girl, go put on clothes. Hey girl, you can't post that. A man here look, boom, kick down, box down. And that are the things them where the violent society where we have, brethren, is not just youth and youth to pick up gun and go analyze people. And this alone it come from. The violent society where we have a lot of kin man who traumatized. We have a lot of men who want therapy. We need therapy, people. Because enough of we not grow with no father figure, no mentor. We not grow with a mentor like a Mikey Bennett. When Mikey Bennett is a man reason about life. We just can sit down with Mikey Bennett and him just talk to you about life. And if we have got through things, we can just link Mikey Bennett, who's, I don't think he's a qualified therapist, but he's a brother, he's a father, he's an elder, where is willing to sit with you as a brother or as another man and hear you out and say, listen, and this is his demeanor. Listen man. Why don't you just try it this way? And some of us are privileged to have a Mikey Bennett and we take advantage of the resources. Some little difference in our life, you know. Like me go through things. Me never get violent. Because me have like a Mikey Bennett. You see? Me have like my virgin named Chris. When them I got reason with you upon a level where even if you think about to go do some stupid thing like you go get violent or whatever, by the conversation done, you laugh off of the situation that arise. But we believe that therapy is a bad thing. That's what we believe. We believe that any man go get therapy soft and is a PUSSY. We believe if we talk to somebody and tell them say we are go through this is a bad thing. We believe say a man crying is forbidden. So we have a lot of brothers who just angry, who just obsessive, who just controlling. You see? And you put all of them things together, women are just locked in prison. And even when them try to free themselves by being independent, by getting education, by getting better jobs, by standing up on them own, by having a voice, by representing their country at the highest level, by getting to the point where she almost became the president of the People's National Party, even after freeing themselves from all this bondage that was created and built around them, men are still out there saying, hey girl, know yourself and go put on clothes. Because once you not dress up the way how them wanted to dress up in this society, you are a whore. You are a skettle. You are nobody. So what's the difference with what them opposite and how they treat women in Saudi Arabia, where them just get driver's license or the ability or the permission to drive? What's the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference with you and the people in the men in Afghanistan who put laws in place that women cannot go to school? What is the difference with you? The only difference is it's not on the books. In Jamaica, it is illegal for you to carry out those behavior. But if it were on the books, you would have act that way there. Like the man in Afghanistan and Saudi Arabia. You would have tell a woman, say, hey girl, how you do? Come from the steering. You would have behave the same way, my girl, how you do? Go to school, stay in the yard and wash clothes and cook. And look for my dinner. And clean the floor. It's just that, you know. A lot of these men like Foota Ike, him at the case study. A part of the case study. So I use him as example. Not because he's pompous. But a lot of these men, they hate the fact that it is illegal to enslave you sisters. A lot of these men you see out there, and they still do it. And it get to the point where you want to leave. Some of you cannot leave. Some of you take the abuse. Some of you stuck with the children and the man. You know why I left the pit of them? Because you know say him I go kill them with beating or he may molest them. So you stay in the prison. You see? And then we have a justice system we want to reform to put more stringent laws in place to deal with these sick brothers. These sick brothers who need therapy. You see? These are the type of conversation we must have, you know. But some idiots are going to see this as people business and love mix up. So we don't get to have these conversations because we have dumb and dumber. We believe say if Mr. Vegas, who is just an artist, come and speak on this issue, I mix up. So we don't even get to the point to have the conversation. That is the reason why Tanya Stevens couldn't come tell we who grape her. Because she knows say we cannot have this conversation. Because as soon as a man open his mouth and start preach or speak or talk on this subject or any subject matter, when it has to do with how we treat our women, how we get help for brothers we're sick, it turn into, yo, you love people business, you love mix up, mama man, until them find you in our dump. Because you're a man. Enough women will bash a man who come forward and speak them way like me. Then a woman bash me and say, Usher him out. A woman say, Usher him out, you know. Not even realizing, say, or taking into account, say, I was invited there to defend you. And I mean, when I laugh, Alpha. So a lot of you're suffering from Stockholm syndrome. You're in love with your abuser. So you're afraid, but you care, you love, and you protect your abuser. To the point where you get beaten and watch your daughter get beaten. And some of you don't even realize that he might beat the daughter for her to live in fear because he might molest her. So what him do? Him beat you, make the daughter see. And kick you down, make the daughter see. So when him start molest she afraid to come tell you because him don't see how you get kicked down already and she no want to get them kick and box there. Can him fight you like how him fight man. Well, him would him fight a man, so I'm afraid. So for the people who understand them sociological reasoning here, you will decipher what you can decipher from this. You see? I'm going to left it here so. But people like foot type, them need help people. Foot type, them need therapy. But they are too proud to accept it. Foot type, them traumatized. And we are human beings, you know. Because remember say them thing they are medical issues, you know. A mental situation them there, you know. So I'm not pointing fingers and going like say me perfect. Because I could have want therapy too. But one thing me can promise you though is that I will accept when I am wrong. And that's the difference, you know. Me can look back on a situation and say I could have handled it differently. Or different. And me can, and why it can come to that point? Because the people them when me look up to, when me reason with, when me speak to, them not go sugarcoat nothing for me. Mikey Bennett I go tell me straight up. Chris I go tell me straight up. Adrian I go tell me straight up. The sister in them when I'm in my circle I go tell me straight up. Them not sugarcoat me because my name Vegas and them a try to be, you know, on my good side. I like them a beg something or them a look favors. No, them a tell me straight up. And these are the type of people I listen to and look up to and adhere to when them say, why? Because I now look friends or look counselors who are beg me a grand when them done school me or talk to me or encourage me or advise me. So them a go sugarcoat everything. You see? Me no look them type of friend there. Me no hang with them friend there. The problem with Foota Hype them create a like a platform and them have nothing but some yes man in the box. And that's the issue, you know. Foota Hype them create a space. You see? And it's not just him alone. Me see a portion of them on the internet. And when you see them, you know say them not have no jobs. You know say them not have no life. Because you cannot have a life and get up every day and talk about me. Where is a millionaire? You cannot have a life and get up every day and talk about Vybz Kartel. Where is a millionaire? You cannot have a life and get up every day and talk about Kiprich and him girlfriend. Well, obviously, I enjoy them life. It means you don't have no life. If you get up every day and look for something, to make a video about it, to get likes and views and comments to boost you up, you have no life. So a lot of these brothers them create a space. And them create a space to attack Miss Kitty. And why they keep attacking Miss Kitty? Because the people in the comments are their kumbolo, are their advisors. And them encourage them. And them encourage the behavior. And them gas them up. And them boost them up. So Foota Hype is in a space where no one is there. You see, if maybe somebody did not Puff Daddy space, he said, Diddy, you need to cut that bullshit. But everybody maybe was in his space. I look upon him like a billionaire or a millionaire. I want to break. I want to become a big artist. I want boss. I want to produce. I want to have orgies or whatever it was. There was nobody here. I'm not seeing anybody will come forward and say, yo, I was around him and I tell him cut the bullshit. I don't see that. But me couldn't have certain perverted behavior. And my elders them not check me. That's the difference. Foota Hype them create a safe space with like-minded people. And they do not get to see outside of that scope. That's the problem, you know. So when we on the outside of the scope speak, those followers, they follow you where I speak against what I do and support him. So when him look and say, oh, yeah man, a lot of people when I comment about not Vegas and them say me, him encourage you to do 5 more videos and attack 5 more women. And all of them when you see on the internet, some long cocky man with on the internet every day, and they make a video about people who are doing well, people with jobs, people with careers. Like, why would I get up every day and I talk about Vybz Kartel and see them? When Vybz Kartel I perform all over the world and I take care of children and I live him life. If I speak about Vybz Kartel, it's based on social issues like what caused him to go to prison and them thing there. And I believe say, yo, you need to make better choices and a better company. That is the farthest me go with that. You see? I speak about Foota Hype not from the mix-up side of it, but from the side where we can learn the behavior. His behavioral pattern, you know. And he's not alone, and that is what's frightening. He's not alone who is displaying how they imprison women. How them keep women subjugated. It's on full display. And it's even more frightening that they will attack Alisa Hannah, who is independent, who have our money, who's qualified in her profession, and so forth. So that means if they will attack someone who is not dependent on them, can you imagine the woman who is dependent on them? Can you imagine the woman who want money for go to a supermarket? Can you imagine the woman who want money for go do her hair and her nails? Then she not fully prisoner, man. She a full prisoner. And some of these sisters support the narrative too. Why? They do not know better. And they believe it's love. Sisters, it's not love. These men want therapy. Them sick. It's called controlling. You see? Yeah, them sick. Foota hype, sick. Physically and mentally. You see? Them man you need therapy. They need to go a doctor. You are not a whore or a prostitute or selling anything or welcoming me in your space because you're in a swimsuit. That is your boundaries. Your boundaries are there. They are just invisible lines. And some of us as brothers, no father was around, no mentor was around to teach us where the invisible line is. We never have nobody to say, that line there, invisible line, but don't cross it. And that's the problem, you say, you know. The invisible lines are there. The boundaries are there. The boundary line there. But we never get no education or no mentorship and not to cross it. And where it is, we don't even know where we don't know where the boundary there. Foota hype no know said there is a boundary. Him think through a social media him can just get up and talk about this woman in the most disgusting way. Because him don't know where the boundary there. So pity him. And the others who celebrate his outburst. They do not know where the boundaries are. And if we don't start educate them from them small, if we start behaving like the woman where I work on TikTok and when the children them need attention, she said, where am I working all the time for no? If we don't start educating our youth, especially the ones that grew up in the inner city, we grew up in the rough side of Jamaica, if we don't start educate them and say, yo, it's a boundary this, you know, them not gonna stop rape. Them not gonna stop feel like say woman belong to them and own them and them for control women. Them not gonna stop go to prison. Because we don't understand boundaries. And we think say it's only physical abuse is abuse. Verbal abuse is just as bad. Foota hype is verbally abusing a woman when fabricate a relationship with, having a mind say this a female woman, and is verbally abusing her. And it's a shame that sisters are saying, yeah man, I really think him attack. Yeah man, I truth him attack. No, there's no truth to it. There is no truth to it. He's a verbal abuser, and according to his woman, or women, or people we me know personally, he's also a physical abuser. That's a fact. And all of we, remember say me used to aggressive too, you know. And over 15 years ago, or thereabout, me just say, yo, this wrong. I say my brother them a do it. My brother do it. I say my father fight my mother. I think it was normal. You see? But when you get to the point and you say, no man, you have to grow up. You have to remove the indoctrination from your system. Is you going to continue to support a man like Foota Hype, but literally a verbally abuse a woman, and you're supporting it because him need help. So I hide him insecurities by what? Attacking she. And that's my class for today. Hope you learned something from it. Yeah? Hope you can decipher the reasoning and take something out of it and pass it on. Zine, but start with them when them young. Start with them little boys, yeah? When them young. I mean, we try the best with my own them too. Because I have 4 boys too. I have to make certain so I make them know. Yeah. Me don't want them grow up and be insecure. Where they are threatened by a woman because she in a swimsuit. You see? That are the highest level of insecurities. If you're threatened by a woman who you not have a relationship with, that says a lot. I am not threatened by Lisa Hanna. And why the F will I be throwing a tantrum over how she dressed when I have a woman? It means that you have no woman. For you want to tell a man, woman, when the man obviously okay with him woman because you know your mouth they talk about it. You know see him divorce her. So why would I be out there speaking on another man's wife? If I saw she want to dress. That's not your wife, brother. That's not your wife. You see? Let every man take care of his household, brother. I know your household, bro. You see? But again, trauma. Traumatized masculine men are pretentious masculinity. Yeah? That is it. Pretentious masculinity. That's all it is. Trust me. You don't know better. Big up on yourself. Peace out.